I bet you didn't know that Earth hides some of the most bizarre and visually stunning natural creations. Prepare to be amazed by Earth's most bizarre and visually stunning natural creations. In this video, we embark on a journey to the far corners of the globe to explore the strangest geological oddities and rock formations ever discovered. From gravity-defying stones balanced precariously on cliff sides to alien-like desert landscapes sculpted over millennia, these formations challenge our understanding of nature's power and beauty. Our journey begins on the rugged coast of Northern Ireland, at the foot of the legendary Giant's Causeway. Stretching out before us like stepping stones into the sea lie 40,000 basalt columns, perfectly hexagonal in shape. Legend has it that these columns were ripped from the earth by the giant Finn McCool, who sought to create a path to Scotland and do battle with a rival giant. But the true story of the Giant's Causeway is no less impressive. Millions of years ago, volcanic eruptions spewed forth molten lava, which cooled and contracted as it met the frigid sea, creating the distinctive hexagonal patterns we see today. Next, we venture to Western Australia, where we encounter a geological marvel that seems to defy gravity itself: wave rock. This colossal granite cliff rises 15 meters above the surrounding plains, its smooth, curving face resembling a giant wave frozen in time just before it breaks. Over 2.7 billion years ago, this granite monolith was formed deep beneath the Earth's surface, and weathering and erosion slowly revealed the majestic wave-like structure we see today. Our journey now takes us to the windswept shores of New Zealand's Kikohe Beach, home to the enigmatic moeraki boulders. Scattered across the sand like giant marbles, these spherical boulders have captivated the imaginations of visitors for centuries. Local Maori legend tells of the boulders being the remains of eel baskets, gourds, and sweet potatoes washed ashore from the wreck of the legendary canoe, Arai Te Uru. But science offers a different explanation. These spherical wonders began forming some 60 million years ago on the ocean floor as layers of sediment, rich in calcite, slowly accumulated around a central core like layers of an onion. Our next destination takes us to the heart of Arches National Park in Utah, USA, where we encounter a marvel of natural balanced rock. This gravity-defying formation, a massive sandstone boulder perched precariously atop a slender pedestal, seems to defy the laws of physics. But balanced rock, like many of the formations we've seen, is the result of millions of years of erosion. Wind and rain slowly carved away at the softer rock surrounding the base of the boulder, leaving behind the more resistant Entrada sandstone pedestal. We journey now to Nambung National Park in Western Australia, where a landscape unlike any other awaits us. The Pinnacles. Thousands of limestone pillars rise from the yellow sand dunes, creating an otherworldly scene that feels more like Mars than Earth. These eerie structures, some reaching heights of up to 5 meters, are the remnants of an ancient seabed. Millions of years ago, this area was submerged beneath a shallow sea, teeming with marine life. As these creatures died, their shells and skeletons accumulated on the ocean floor, forming vast layers of limestone. Over time, the sea receded, exposing the limestone to the elements, and rain, wind, and the scorching desert sun sculpted the limestone into the jagged pillars we see today. Our next destination takes us to the high plateau of southern Utah, USA, to witness Bryce Canyon National Park. Surrounded by a forest of stone, spire-shaped rock formations known as hoodoos. These whimsical structures, painted in hues of red, orange, and pink, create a painter's palette. The hoodoos are the result of geological processes, layers of sedimentary rock, like pages in a giant book. Erosion sculpted the landscape, leaving resistant layers, now iconic hoodoos. Our journey takes us soaring high above the Sahara Desert, where we encounter the Eye of the Sahara, also known as the Richat structure. This massive, circular feature spans over 40 kilometers in diameter, resembling a giant bullseye etched into the desert. Initially thought to be a meteor impact, scientists now believe it formed through geological uplift and erosion. wind and water eroded softer rock layers, revealing the harder quartzite rings. Our next destination is the Yunnan province of China, home to the stone forest. Towering limestone formations resemble giant trees, covering over 400 square kilometers. Also known as the Shilin Stone Forest, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Over 270 million years ago, this area was a shallow sea. Marine organism skeletons formed limestone deposits. Rainwater dissolved the limestone, creating canyons and pinnacles. Our adventure takes us now to the Bohol province of the Philippines, where a landscape of unusual sweetness awaits: the Chocolate Hills. Over 1,200 grass-covered hills, almost perfectly conical in shape, rise from the ground like giant Hershey's Kisses, creating a scene that seems straight out of a children's storybook. The Chocolate Hills, a national geological monument of the Philippines, owe their whimsical appearance to a unique combination of geological processes and environmental factors. The hills are composed of marine limestone, formed millions of years ago when the area was submerged beneath a shallow tropical sea. Tectonic uplift gradually pushed the limestone above sea level, where it was then sculpted by erosion from wind and rain. We journey now to the Cappadocia region of Turkey, where a landscape straight out of a fairy tale awaits: the fairy chimneys. These whimsical rock formations, resembling giant mushrooms with pointed caps, dot the landscape, creating a surreal and enchanting scene. Millions of years ago, volcanic eruptions blanketed the region in layers of ash and tuff, a soft, porous rock. Over time, wind and rain carved away at the softer rock, leaving behind the harder, more resistant basalt layers, which now form the iconic caps of the fairy chimneys. Our journey takes us back to the American Southwest, to a land of sculpted sandstone and breathtaking vistas. Arches National Park in Utah. Here, we find ourselves surrounded by over 2,000 natural sandstone arches, a testament to the power of erosion to create beauty from destruction. The arches of Arches National Park are formed from Entrada sandstone, a durable but porous rock deposited in this region some 180 million years ago. Rainwater, seeping into cracks and fissures in the rock, freezes and expands, causing the rock to break apart in a process known as frost wedging, and wind further erodes the sandstone, gradually carving out the arches we see today. Our next destination takes us to the turquoise waters of General Carrera Lake, shared by Chile and Argentina, where we encounter a subterranean marvel, the Marble Caves. These caves, carved into solid marble by the relentless action of water, are a spectacle of swirling patterns and ethereal light. The marble itself formed over millions of years from the slow accumulation of calcium carbonate from ancient seas. The constant lapping of these waters against the marble has dissolved and sculpted the rock, creating intricate caverns, tunnels, and grottos, with sunlight filtering through the water and reflecting off the smooth marble walls, creating an ever-changing display of iridescent blues, greens, and whites. Our journey takes us to the Black Hills of Wyoming, USA, where Devil's Tower rises from the plains. This monolith towers over 380 meters, captivating imaginations for centuries. The Lakota revere it as a sacred site, calling it Matotipila or Bear Lodge. Geologists believe it's a volcanic plug left behind after softer rock eroded away. We journey now to the Paria Canyon Vermilion Cliffs Wilderness on the border of Arizona and Utah, where a sandstone masterpiece awaits: the Wave. This otherworldly landscape, with its swirling, undulating forms, seems more like a painting than a real-life place. The Wave is formed from Navajo sandstone, a Jurassic Age formation composed of wind-blown sand dunes lithified over millions of years. The unique wave-like formations are the result of erosion by wind and rain, which carved out the softer sandstone layers, leaving behind the harder, more resistant layers. Our final destination is the remote Kimberley region of Western Australia, home to the ancient Bungle Bungles. These sandstone domes rise up to 250 meters, with striking orange and gray bands, creating a surreal spectacle. Part of Pernululu National Park, they formed over 350 million years ago. From the towering basalt columns of the Giant's Causeway to the wind-sculpted arches of Utah, we have witnessed the extraordinary diversity and breathtaking beauty of Earth's weirdest rock formations. These natural wonders, sculpted over millions of years by the relentless forces of geology, serve as a constant reminder of the power and artistry of the natural world. May these wonders inspire us to appreciate, protect, and explore the hidden corners of our remarkable planet. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing adventures with Tech and Trek. Until next time, keep exploring.